Hi everyone. In this video, let us discuss JUnit testing. For that, we need to go to src test Java. There we can find under the package an application. You should go to there. Then I wrote the you should write at the red Spring Boot test and at the red run with Spring Runner class. And this is the code we will have at the red test. Here in the JUnit testing, we will check the specific functionalities whether it's working or not. Suppose you can check here. I put here at the red test processing one method, and here string result equals to my service dot processing string and hello. Let's for as of now just check here, and I'm just checking as it equals. It is a method. It will check both the output. I'm writing here HLLO and the result. So if you go to this, I'm using auto wide. I'm injecting that. If you go to this processing string, this one I wrote separately, writing at the rate service and public string process string. I'm just passing one input. Then it will return the two uppercase. So let's just check. We need to do here run as JUnit testing. So whenever you run the application, you can find here after running, we can see here in the JUnit testing. In the JUnit testing, here we will have whatever the running test is. Suppose forget about this. Now we run a test processing string. So if you click on the test processing string, it just matching the output. Suppose if we give some other like this, and we just run, then it is running successfully, so we getting the green mark here. So runs 4 by 4 because I'm running 4 tests. You can run as many tests you want, and there is no the errors, and if there is an failures, it will show the failures. So after running, you can see here in the test processing, it is not running in the cross mark, and it is showing in the HELLV, but it was hello. So the desired output is hello, but we are getting the this one. So this test case is not passing. So this is a sampled test case we are running. So we can remove this at the rate auto wide my service also. So now let us check our the previous, the beginning onwards, whatever we are working, the same application. Go to this controller. So here we wrote some basic get all students, get mapping. You know how it works, right? Like we will go to the postman, then we will go to the here we will type this local host. We'll take the http localhost main get. So we need to run this application demo spring app. Then then whenever you run, it is success. So you will check this in the postman, that is main get. You'll get the corresponding details. Let's check that url, uh, main and get all students, control c. So whenever you check from the, actually we can check the service method or controller method, anything we can check. So this is the, like, from the database we are fetching it. So how can we check the database in the application properties, that is db123. So we are going the pg admin, and we have here db123. This is our database. So then here under the schemas, under the tables, we have student table, and we have that details of the students. So these details of the student we are fetching from the controller, that the MVC pattern controller. Like we are giving the url. From here we are sending request, then it will go to the controller, and from here it will go to the service, and from there it will call the that repository method. But what we are here we are doing, like it is not better, like it is not suggestible to hit the database. Like you call the database again, it is not the good practice. So we'll just mocking the database, like that thing you can see here. I'm doing at the mock bin private repo. So I'm mocking the, like, repository, so it is not connection with the database here. Then I'm writing the test case void find all test, that is student table, student one is good new student table, and I'm setting the id one and description, and also like one more table record, I'm setting the two and description two. Now this is the like I'm mocking the repository behavior. Like when repo dot find all you call, then it will just return the arrays dot list of student one and student these two, like whatever we are giving the giving the input, it will check. So list of student table students, the student service dot find all here. So you're just checking the as it equals, so we're just checking both are equals or not, like the custom input we are giving from the service, and also our from here we are giving directly using like the test cases, we are checking whether the description one it is equal to students get of zero description one or not, like this. So like if you want so whenever you are hitting the same way, you can do void test find by id, also you can do the same. So here, so whenever you are calling this method, like we have service like student service find by, it will call this api, and if it go to student repository dot find by id. So let's just check here. Suppose you can check here in the public list of student table find all. So here I'm just printing the student repository find all, like whether it is printing the original database or our mock database. Let's just check here. We can check here like in the run as JUnit test. So if you go down here, here you can see um, after running the application, we just checking that we are, whenever it is it's called that find all test, whenever it find all test, here I'm running, I'm like printing right student table goes id one description. So it is not it is not taking the details from the database, it's just taking the our input only, like because we are mocking the repository here, we are using at the rate mock bin, so it is just called a mockito database. And then we are just checking whether it is equals or not. Suppose if it is not equals, like I'm giving some different thing, and if you run, so run as a JUnit testing, so it will show you the error here, like in the failures you can check where is that exactly error like that. So here we are just with the JUnit testing, we are just checking our REST APIs, whether the we are giving some custom input, whether it is working or not. So this one you can check here, like you can type, you can see here uh, in the description one that is here, like but it was actually description one, so it is there mismatching is there. So this is how you can do JUnit testing in a Spring Boot application.